the charity walkathon, there was an equal number of children who took part in either the 3 km walk or the 5 km walk. Now, okay, everybody, when you see the keyword equal, right, okay, you should think of certain methods that you should use to do, okay, if you're a primary 6 student. Can you all suggest to me what kind of method, right, should you be thinking of when you see the keyword equal? Okay, somebody say ratio. Yes, you can do ratio. That is a very, very important method also when you see equal. Who can tell me? Angela says model. Very good. Yeah. People is super important. PSLE love to come out equal. Now, let's draw our model, okay? Do this, 3 km walk and your 5 km walk. Draw them to be equal. Like this, okay? And then when I draw them to be equal, be very mindful. What is the thing that's equal? Is your number of children, okay? So I'm gonna write number of children. Okay. Alright. Next. There were 208 girls who took part in the 3 km walk. 162 girls who took part in the 5 km walk. Okay, now these are information you can fill up in your model. In your 3 km walk, right, 208 girls. So from my 3 km walk, right, out of my total children, I can actually fill up 208 girls. Okay, then the 162 girls. Bear in mind, everybody, this is girls. And these are the only numbers that appear. The only numbers that appear, right, you need to put them together, okay? Don't go and suddenly put the 162 like somewhere behind here. Don't do that. Because why? Because we are not sure here even got 162 or not. We don't know the number there. You know, it can be less than 162. Then the fact that you go and put it at the back, then it may be wrong already. So make sure you park your 162, right, okay, together with your 208 at the left side, okay? So here, you're going to put your 162, okay? Alright, then what happened? 60% of the boys took part in the 5 km walk. So what you know is that whatever left at the back here, because here in front are your girls, right? So whatever at the back must be your boys. And you know that at the back here, this is 60% of your boys. Okay, now if you know this is 60% of your boys, everybody, tell me what do you know here? Very, very important. Okay, Ducky say 40% boys must be here. Exactly. Because if 60% of the boys took part in the 5 km walk, then the remaining 40% of the boys must take part in the 3 km walk. Makes sense? Because 60 plus 40 equals 100. If you cut this part, right, it's 60 minus 40. Agree with me? It's 60% minus 40%. Agree with me? Now, if you cut this part, you take 60 minus 40, it's equivalent of you doing what to your 208 162. If you cannot see, right, I'm going to make parts equal for you. Okay, instead of writing the 208, right, I will write the 208 outside. 208 outside. Then if I make parts equal, right, isn't it, this is my 162. 208 minus 162. Okay, but let me finish this first. Okay, 20%. So you will take 208 minus your 162, okay, you will get 46. So this part here is a 46. And then you can tell, oh, 60% minus 40% is your 20%. 20% of your boys is equals to your 46. Alright? Jill, why is 40% girls, not the 5 km one? Angela say, this one 60%, then teacher, this one 40%. Why is it not the 40% there? Why your 40% is here? Why is that so? Because I want to look, Angela, I want to look here. 60% of the boys. It means, right, your boys must be your 100%. If your boys is 100%, 60% go and attend your 5 km run, then your 40% must be also boys. Okay, Angela? How many boys took part in the 5 km walk? 5 km walk, isn't it, is 60%, no? Okay, so to find 60%, we will multiply by 3, okay? We multiply by 3. So 46 times 3, 138. Yeah? So we get the answer 138 for part A. Okay, part B. Find the total amount of money raised by the children in this charity walkathon. Let's look at the money. Where's the money? Okay, I haven't read this part. For every 1 km walked by the children, $10 was donated to the charity. So every 1 km, you will donate $10. So first of all, I want to know how many km, right, in total. So can you all tell me how to find how many children here? Okay, let me label it clearly. How many children are there for this part of your model. 162 here, which is your girls, plus your boys, 60% is your 138, okay? So you plus 138 like this. You will get 300 people who participated in the 5 km run. If here is 300, right? Here is also 300 people. So total, right, is 300 people who walk 5 km, you times 5 km, plus 300 people who walk 3 km, so you go and times 3 km. In total is 1500 km plus your 900 km. They walk together is 2400 km. So it's 2400 km. You will take 2400, you times 10. Okay, times 10 means what? Means just add one more zero behind, right? Okay, so you will have, over here is 24000, right? So it's $24,000.